Hello, hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Dark Nights with Poe and Munro. In the last episode, we played through episode 3, Green with Envy, and unfortunately, Joe Watts was dead by the time we got to him. We couldn't save him. I am very interested to replay that and see if it is possible. I would imagine it is. I would imagine it's possible to save him. So, yeah, this is the episode I'm most excited to replay. Now, episode for the next time on Dark Nights with Poe and Munro, the spoilers that we got, it wasn't exactly spoilers, but the teasers that we got for the next episode all indicated that we would be sort of making a return to the realms of Doctor Dekker and his infectious madness. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited for that.
Dark Nights
with Poe and Munro. Maybe we should have a safe word.
If you're worried,
I'm worried I won't like it.
then we should definitely have one. What do you think, Miss Baratsky?
It's Madame.
I'm sorry, Madame Baratsky.
You must feel relaxed. So if a safe word would help, then yes.
What should it be?
Oh, well, that thing is creepy. Let's go with the fruit.
Banana.
Banana it is.
Okay, banana, banana, banana. Sorry, I'm just practicing.
Places, everyone. And we're live in 3, 2... Welcome back. As promised, listeners, we have a special treat for you tonight. Madame Baratsky is a past life regression therapist who claims to have helped hundreds of clients discover their previous selves, from ancient Egyptian concubines to Cold War spies.
And Ellis was
Welcome,
a patient
Madame
of
Baratsky.
Dr. Dekker.
Thank you for having me.
How unfortunate
And of course,
for her.
it wouldn't be our show without my better and more beautiful half. Say hello, Munro.
Hello, Munro.
Munro has bravely volunteered to be put to sleep by Madame Baratsky this evening.
You make it sound like euthanasia.
She's going to wake you up again. Aren't you?
Please say yes.
Of course.
I don't like that pause.
Remind me again why you couldn't do it, Poe?
Dodgy knee. In just a moment,
Great
Madame Baratsky
coward.
will put Munro into a trance.
I prefer hypnotic state.
Into a hypnotic state. And we'll ask her to describe what she sees. Later on, we'll be taking your calls. Have you lived before? Do you remember any past lives? Or is it all just a money-making racket? Let us know. Munro,
Yes, Poe?
are you ready to meet your past self?
I was born ready.
Let's hope you were reborn ready. Madame Baratsky, take it away.
Now, Miss Munro, please relax. Close your eyes and focus on the sound of my voice. Listen to nothing else
Ooh, flipping heck.
but my voice.
Madame Baratsky has started the regression process.
You gotta be quiet, Poe.
Focus on your arms. Feel how heavy they are. Feel them sink into the chair and pull you into the deep, deep dark. Let the darkness consume you.
Oh.
Good. She is fully relaxed and suggestible.
I don't like the word suggestible.
Now you have crossed into a life you have lived before. Do you remember who you are?
Yes.
Monroe says she can remember a previous life.
Shh. She's gonna punch you if you're not careful. Ooh.
Do not rush.
No, she wants a drink.
Let the world come to you. Let it reveal itself to you.
She wants a drink, Poe.
Let the world envelop you. Step into the world and become your former self.
I mean, let's not pick something noisy.
Now tell me what you see.
I see a doctor's office. It creeps me the fuck out. Oh, I don't like those paintings are new. Those paintings are very new. I do not like them. But oh my, and the music. Oh, I like this. This is such good nostalgia. I'm loving it.
I'm Elizabeth. That's what you were going to ask, isn't it?
Okay. I mean, probably.
Being right. It's a gift and a burden. Where's Dr. Dekker?
Oh. Is this before or after he died? I would assume that's who's Doctor Dekker. What? He was in a boating accident. He just got into so many accidents. Oh, I will admit, I'm glad that I don't have to type in the questions. We'll go with the boat.
He's gone sailing.
Oh.
Weird. I've been coming here for months, and I don't really know anything about him. What did he tell you about me?
She could be an alcoholic, she could have problems in her relationships, or she could like to stab people. I don't know. And what do these mean? Oh. These are so open to interpretation. So I'm like, I don't... Is it bad I'm drawn to the knife? So many of Dekker's patients were murderous. So I'm just like... She could be stabbing hoes. I don't know. Let's go for it.
I'm not violent. Don't know why you'd think that. Let's play a game, Doctor.
Okay.
You're very accommodating for a therapist.
I'll take that as a compliment.
You think of something, and I'll guess it.
Wavy lines.
You're thinking about waves. Like the ocean. Don't say anything. I mean, You haven't said anything since you arrived. Do you believe me now? That I can read your mind?
I mean, given the other patients we saw in the infectious madness of Doctor Dekker, we had... Oh, let's go through them. It's been a while. We had a Creepy McCreeperson, who had his midnight hour. We had Miss Stabs-a-Lot, who brought her husband back from the dead. We had potentially a psycho nurse who could shift her features. Oh god, there was the guy who kept going back in time. He kept reliving days. And was it only 5? 5 main ones. I can't remember. It's been such a long time. But the last one was Mariana, who was scary as fuck. That's the best way I can describe Mariana. She was deeply, deeply terrifying. And then, of course, we had the guy who believed in quantum suicide, who believed that he could kill himself and transfer his consciousness into another reality. The leech lady. The dream walker. The guy who would go through doors and reappear someplace completely separate. I mean, I'm inclined to say yes, because all of Dr. Dekker's patients were abnormal in that way. They all had powers. So a telepath? Yeah.
Good. You believe me? I lose a lot of friends right about now. Something happened at work.
Okay.
The dry cleaner's in town. I can't switch it off. As soon as I lock eyes with a person, I get their thoughts.
If it's something you can't turn off, then that would be horrific. Constant telepathy would be awful. Because... there is an actual statistic for this. I can't remember what it is, but the number of times someone fantasizes about killing their boss or killing their co-workers. And if you're working with someone, lock eyes, and they're just like, oh my god, I want to fucking kill that bitch. She does my head right in. Like, that would be scary. That would be incredibly scary. Or locking eyes with a person, they're like, oh yeah, she's a bit of alright. The things I'd do to her. Oh yeah, I'd start on her boot. And just like doing a really detailed, like, list of all the stuff I'd do to her sexually. Like, that would be awful. And help people... I know I have awful thoughts all the time. Like, I know that about myself. So if other people out there think anyway similarly to me and she just can't turn that off, oof. I would not want that. That would be terrible. Let's go more into her powers.
It's like tuning a radio. If I look at someone, I hear their thoughts. Anyway, there's this guy who walks in with a suit. It's got a stain on the trousers near the zipper. And all he's thinking when he drops them off is, Sharon can't pick these up, Sharon can't pick these up. So he starts screaming at me that he needs the hour service or he'll have me fired.
Prick.
So I call the manager.
Okay, well... I highly doubt that was a mayonnaise stain from, an egg salad sandwich. Given his thought process. Oh, this is difficult because here's the thing. I'm like, I want to get the full story, but I can only pick one. Oh, damn. I'm drawn to this.
I guess Sharon, who doesn't want to pick them up, is his wife or girlfriend? Either way, he clearly doesn't want her to see the stain. But Sharon is also the name of my manager.
Oh.
I call Sharon over anyway. Sharon! Sharon! This guy's face is a picture, but he's holding it together. Sharon comes over preoccupied. She's thinking about the washing machines. She is the manager, so she normally does that, but this time was different. She was thinking about Nisha. Spinning away in one of them.
Oh. Oh, flipping heck. Well, that's disturbing. That is very disturbing. I'm looking at this like, was that the bottom one from last time? Because they look very similar. That could mean who's Nisha. I'd assume Nisha would be another employee.
Nisha? She's a part-timer, waiting to start uni. Sweet looking, but salty. Anyway, the store manager hears shouting and comes over. The customer, let's call him Ed, says that we shouldn't be advertising something we can't deliver. Says he's a lawyer and he'll sue us. The store manager, whose name I intentionally forget, says he'll sort it out. Sharon, in the meantime, has gone ashen.
I mean, I think this would be, could he actually do that if he's a lawyer? However, you're offering a service that you can't provide. No, they're not. You came in, pardon me, if I'm understanding this correctly, this guy came in, started yelling, wasn't giving her a chance to answer back, and then just started shouting for the manager. This guy sounds like a prick. He sounds like a right twat biscuit.
I lock onto Sharon's eyes, and I see it again. Nisha, spinning away in a machine. At this point, I'm guessing Sharon has a fantasy about killing her? Ed finally gives in, throws his suit at me, and leaves. The manager looks at me and says, "Can you work your magic hands over his trousers?"
Ew.
He's thinking of me topless, in a hot tub, but with way bigger breasts.
A camera.
And some other things I'd rather not remember. Knowing people's thoughts eats your soul.
Yeah. People are terrible. People are terrible. And in their brains, they're completely uninhibited. No, that looks sexy, no.
Ed's trousers have the stain. Keep up, Doctor. Anyway, I take it round back to start working on it. And that's when I see her. Nisha. Like a ragdoll in a hurricane. Just spinning inside this big machine. Her face smashing against glass and metal.
Oof.
Blood pouring out of every opening. She's a mess.
Oh. I was properly into that. That was making me feel so nostalgic.
Can you see any jewellery? A ring, maybe?
Yes. A ring.
Good. I need you to get it for me. Do you understand?
Why?
I understand.
Also, how?
Well, this is fascinating, August. We'll be back with more of Munro's past life in just a moment. What's going on?
I'm helping Ellis uncover her past.
Why does she need to get this ring?
Oh, it's just a technique I use.
I think you should bring her back now.
It would be dangerous at this point.
Then do it at whatever point it won't be.
Quiet. I'm trying to concentrate.
Who the hell is this lady? I don't trust her game. I don't like that at all. Ooh. Oh, hello.
Sharon's in a psychiatric hospital now.
Oh, she does have a ring. I didn't notice that before, but yeah. Ooh. Okay, so she was arrested then.
They arrested Sharon for Nisha's murder. Sentenced to 18 years. One for each of Nisha's. Is that enough? Maybe murder should be punishable by death.
Oh. I personally disagree with that. I don't think that two wrongs make a right, personally, and I don't feel like anyone has the right to take a life, even if it is in the case of like, oh well, they took someone, so now we take theirs. I personally don't think that's right. Also, there are many different ways that murder can happen. You know, accidentally, self-defense, potentially wrongful conviction. And if, like, in the case of wrongful conviction, if you put someone to death and then, like, a couple of weeks later, oh, we found more evidence it wasn't, and then you've killed someone unnecessarily. So should the executioner's life be forfeit? Should the police officers who didn't find the evidence in time, or the judge and the barristers who prosecuted, should they be killed? Like, it just goes on and on forever. So I personally don't believe in you know, the death penalty and all of that.
You think people can change? Maybe. Maybe I can change.
Ooh, okay. I'm liking that we're getting more stuff opening up. Ooh, I really like that.
Sharon's fingerprints were all over the machines.
Well, they would. She worked there.
And her husband was having sex with Nisha. That's all the jury needed. Nobody saw her do it, though. She just didn't have a good enough lawyer. People with money get away with murder all the time, though. Don't they?
I mean, I am inclined to agree with that. If you have money, you can get away with anything. Anything at all.
Is there anything rich people can't buy?
Okay, the fact that they're bringing up lawyers and husbands and affairs, I'm not gonna lie, I am like, was Ed Sharon's husband? Was it, you know, when he was saying, oh, Sharon can't see this, Sharon can't see this. Although, if that's the case, why would you go into the dry cleaners that your wife works at? Why not go to a different dry cleaners? Hell, why not just toss out the trousers? Just toss them and make something up like, oh, they were ripped and I couldn't be asked getting them repaired, or something like that.
I did see Sharon once after the trial. She didn't talk. But in her head, all I could see was Nisha going round and round. Her mind was literally stuck like a broken record. I watched the trial from the gallery. Not many people made eye contact with me, but Sharon did. She wanted to die. Really die. I don't think she killed Nisha.
I mean, I get why she'd feel that way. If she knew that Nisha was having an affair with her husband, or hell, even if she learned about it afterwards at the trial, and she is now having this crime be pinned on her. So Nisha slept with her husband, and the feeling of I'm being punished for this. I haven't done anything wrong. I'm not going to say Sharon was the victim in all of this, because Nisha's dead, ultimately. At least Sharon has a life. But, I could understand her feeling like I was wronged by Nisha. She was sleeping with my husband and all of this, and now I'm being punished for it, and everyone thinks I killed her as revenge, and I didn't. Oof. Big oof.
Sharon's defense. She said Jared killed Nisha. The Umbrella Man.
Okay. Let me go for this one first.
Nisha worked for Sharon as a housemaid. That's how she met the husband. It's so cliche. Nisha was desperate for money, and he was desperate for attention.
I feel like this one is going to be important, so I feel kind of secure going for other options and that they're not going to take that one away from me, so yeah.
I never told anyone this, but Nisha charged Sharon's husband for sex. I mean, she said she would have done it anyway, but since there was a chance of getting paid, I don't think Sharon knew. Would you pay someone to have sex with you, Doctor?
I mean, personally, no. I mean, I'm not the most sexually active person. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I don't really care. So I personally wouldn't. I don't think there's any harm in charging for sex. Personally, like, I don't see anything wrong with it morally. It's just not something I'd do for myself.
People pay people to have sex with them all the time. Just not with money. They do it expecting love, or opportunity, time, companionship, or orgasms.
I mean, that's a fair way to look at it. Everything is transactional if you really boil it down.
Nisha was good at cleaning, what can I say? Often I'd go to the back of the machines to hoover the lint trays out, and Nisha was there with Jared, hoovering away already.
Who is this Jared person?
Jared's the Umbrella Man. It's a nickname. We were on a works do and it started raining, and then Jared pulls out this tiny umbrella out of nowhere and then gets handsy with any girl stupid enough to duck under it. Hence, Umbrella Man.
Now, I am noticing that I'm running out of time. However, I kind of want to keep these contained to one episode. One episode of the game per episode of the Let's Play. So you know what? We're just going to keep going. This was where we came from. Yeah, okay.
They closed down the store for a while so the real cleaners could come in. They got rid of all the blood. It wasn't just blood. Her skull had split open and was grating against the metal drum.
Oof.
Some of her teeth. Sorry, Doctor. What did you want to know?
Oh, that would... not only would that be an incredibly painful way to die, that would be an extraordinarily messy way to die. Flipping heck.
Sharon's fingerprints were the only ones on the machine. Actually, hers and Nisha's. The police thought she'd struggled against the machine, trying to fight Sharon. Nobody heard anything, though. Berg. Perchloroethylene. It's what they use in dry cleaning machines. But Nisha didn't drown. The spin cycle broke her spinal cord, so she was paralysed for a few minutes while her face mashed into everything. Shock probably got her first.
Oh, flipping heck. She is doing a cracking job. She is doing an absolutely fantastic job, because bear in mind, there is no one there for her to act off against. It is all her. She is the only one doing any of the lifting here, and she is carrying this. Oh my days. She is so good. Leah Cunard? I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name correctly, but oh, hot damn.
Yeah, dry cleaning machines have huge locks. There's no way of shutting yourself in. You really have to get a friend to help. Or manager.
Oof.
Nisha kissed me once, so... I slapped her.
Oh, okay. I mean, that... I will admit, if someone came up to me and kissed me and I was like, no, you do not have my consent to do that, like, slapping them is understandable. But why did she kiss you?
We were in the machine room. She said she'd got something in her eye and would I take a look? So I did. Her irises were lovely and big, dilated. And while I was looking, she just kissed me. But her mind, it was beautiful, shimmering. And then when she kissed me, it all fell away. All that was left was shame, fear, repulsion. So I slapped her.
I was gonna say, from how she was speaking there, I was like, it kind of seemed like she wanted her to kiss her, but she did what did she call herself? Elizabeth? Elizabeth realised, you're repulsed by me. You were trying out your sexuality, testing things out. You've realised, oh no, girls aren't for me. And now you're repulsed. Oh, that would be heartbreaking. Oh, I'm so sorry, love. I'm so sorry.
What did Nisha think about? Nisha thought about Jared a lot. She hated him, but she also wanted to sleep with him at the same time. It's pretty common. I'm sure there's an interesting scientific term for it.
Hate fucking? That's... I mean, I think that's more of an... If I had to describe a symbol for hate fucking, it would probably be that.
Yeah. Angry sex. Or anger sex. I'd probably take either right now.
Not with me. I am your therapist. I'm not having another Mariana situation.
Nisha was asking for it, wasn't she? I mean, if your partner's cheating on you, you murder their fling, right?
I disagree. I absolutely disagree with that. If your partner is cheating on you, you murder your partner. I I don't understand the anger towards mistresses. Whether they be male or female, because I don't know what the male version of a mistress is. But if your husband is cheating on you, like, I don't care who the affair partner is personally. To me, it doesn't matter. If it's some randomer who has no idea that he's married, if it's, someone who does know he's married, to me it's all the same. They didn't make any vow to me. They didn't, whether that be like a marital vow or a promise of like, hey, we're in a relationship. I'm a monogamous person. Polyamory really isn't for me. No judgments. If polyamory is something that you're into, like, good for you. It's just not for me. I know that I am a very jealous person. I could not handle my partner having other girlfriends or boyfriends. So, like I said, very monogamous person. And, if you have made a promise to me, hey, I'm going to be true to you. I'm not going to engage in affairs. I'm not going to sleep around. I'm not going to kiss other people. I'm not going to be emotionally involved with people. I expect you to uphold that promise. And they seduced me. I don't care. You are responsible for your genitalia. Like, I don't care about the affair partner. They are nothing to me. I don't care if they know I exist. I don't care if they don't know I exist. I don't care if they're my best friend or a relative. None of that matters to me. All I care about is that my partner fucked around behind my back. If I'm going to kill anyone, it's them.
Exactly. She'd have killed her husband for sure. Why start with Nisha? It doesn't make any sense. I think Jared killed Nisha.
I'm curious as to why she's focusing on Jared. Admittedly, Jared does sound like a creep. Let's go with the washing machine first.
I saw Nisha's body in the machine. Her eyes were still open.
Oof.
Crying blood. But I looked into them and there was peace. Nothing else. Just peace.
Well, that's nice. At least, she was at peace. She wasn't in any pain. That's something. Oh, hello. We can ask about coffee. Oh.
I told you about the Umbrella Man. She hated him. But in a lady doth protest too much kind of way. Maybe he killed her.
But why? Why do you think that? Yeah, the only thing we can ask about is drinks.
I'm allergic to nuts. This is definitely normal milk.
Oh, we could use the watchword. Oh. I mean, here's the thing, would Munro be panicking right now? This is extremely disturbing. Oh, I don't know. Part of me wants to know what will happen if we do use the watchword. Oh. Go on.
It's banana milk. Okay then. Banana. Banana.
Munro, you're back.
Banana. Banana.
What's wrong with her?
She's stuck between two lives.
Munro. Munro.
Munro, listen to my voice. You can rest now. You can go in after her. Just sit down, please.
How can I go in after her? I'd have to get in her brain.
I'm very good at what I do. Sleep.
Flippin' heck. She is good.
There's a good boy.
I don't trust her. I do not trust that woman a jot. Oh. I am what's going on with this ring? Because if I can get a good look at it, I think it looks really similar to the ring that she has on. 2 green balls. Come on, show me the ring. I need to see your hand, love. I need to see it. Hopefully we'll get a good look at it when we click. Because, yeah, I want to know what's going on.
You want to see my ring? What? I don't remember wearing one. Shall I take it off?
Yeah.
There's something written inside it.
Oh.
Most extraordinary. Does it have an inscription?
421010000.
Oh. That is it. It did look like her ring. It did look like her ring. Oh, what is that about? Okay, now I'm just gonna go through and check. Yeah, we can only ask about Jared.
Jared, the Umbrella Man.
Okay.
He's weird, like a spider. Sharon ducked under his umbrella that time, and his hands slithered around her body and kind of rested under her breast. Everyone knew he was touching it, and Sharon just gave a weak smile and wriggled away. I tried to read his mind, but it was like a stereogram. His facial expression didn't change. Nothing. It was like he was wrapping his arms around his prey. He didn't seem to be particularly enjoying touching her breast, just for science.
Weird.
Jared's mind was a mess of coloured dots that didn't make any sense. I never knew what he was thinking. Ever. There's only one other person I know that's like that.
Okay. I'm assuming that's Doctor Dekker. It has to be Dekker. It has to be.
Yep. Doctor Dekker. His mind's also mush. I actually came here today to tell him that I don't want any more sessions. He creeps me out.
Understandable. Very understandable.
Jared quit after the murder. Well, so did I, to be fair. Well, I've kind of quit everything now.
I'd assume that, like, why have you quit, and that's because you feel sad. I feel like an open-ended question is better.
You can't just think of a question mark. If you've got a question, let me have it.
Oh, and now our mind is running wild. Cake!
Don't think of cake. It makes me hungry.
Okay. That was good, I like that.
I already said that Jared killed Nisha. Or something did. Do you believe in the supernatural?
Considering we work at this office, yep.
Jared killed Nisha. I don't think I'm safe here. I saw it happen, but I couldn't tell the police. They were in the back room, Jared and Nisha. They were kissing. And then she opened the door to the machine. She just got in. And Jared, he shut it. He didn't have fingers. He had... I can't. And the kiss. His tongue. It was a giant worm. And it just slithered from his mouth into hers. I tried to catch Nisha's eye. But it wasn't her. It took her over so quickly. It's thoughts I've seen. Dr. Dekker said that if I can imagine another world, I can move myself into it. Just dream myself away. Become someone else. Someone people love. Someone beautiful. Someone who isn't me. What do you think, Doctor? Can I just dream myself away?
Oh, that is interesting. Is Munro just a creation of Elizabeth's mind? Does August and its problems only exist in the mind of a very troubled young woman? Oh, that is... Considering the world this takes place in, I'm inclined to say that she probably can.
Thank you. Jared knows I know. And he's coming for me. I guess I should start dreaming. I've always liked the name Munro. What do you think, Doctor? Would I make a good Munro?
Oh, I love that. What are you up to?
In an hour, you'll wake, as if from some deep sleep. And I'll be gone.
Hey! Oi! No!
That should cover it.
She's Australian?
I'll see myself out.
We've been robbed! Someone phoned the police! DuPont!
Dr. Dekker.
On that note, here's a message from our sponsor that you're sure to enjoy. The police are looking for Miss Buratsky. It's a shame she didn't stick around.
Was she even licensed?
She came highly recommended.
From?
From who?
Herself, when she knocked on the door yesterday morning.
Poe.
You let a complete stranger take over my body?
I didn't know what she was going to do.
I feel so violated. I can't even tell our listeners.
We were robbed. She literally took my wallet and your purse.
I know. But that was everything I had.
And that wasn't all she took.
What else is gone?
My adoption papers.
What?
My adoption papers are missing.
I didn't know you were adopted.
Well, I am. I'm not ashamed to say it.
Sorry, Poe, I wasn't suggesting that.
It's unsettling when someone takes something so personal.
Just who does she think she is?
A past lives travel agent who robbed us whilst we were dreaming.
But it wasn't a dream. You were there. You and me.
Yes, just like Wizard of Oz. Maybe the reason the people looked familiar is because you made it all up yourself.
So, are we dreaming now or is this real? I can't tell anymore.
Want me to give you a squeeze?
No, this is real.
How can you be so sure?
Because in my dreams you're much more of a charmer.
And richer, I'd imagine.
Too soon, Poe. Too soon. Next time on Dark Nights with Poe and Munro. You're live on air, Line 1.
There was an animal in the road, howling, like a wolf.
He said it was a hairy animal,
Size of a man.
and the moon was full. We're going werewolf hunting.
I'm Casper Light. You have to stay away from Wolf Lane. I'm sorry. You have no idea what's at stake.
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Munro.
Why do these people with weapons keep getting into the studio? Who does this? Who does this? Why? I am concerned. Oh. Oh dear. Oh, I think that was my favourite episode. I think episode 4 was my favourite episode. It nicely scratched that nostalgia itch. And there were so many things there. So many things that kind of grabbed me. What was up with the numbers? Why did she take Poe's adoption papers? That's such an odd detail to add right at the end there. She took my adoption papers. Why? Ooh. Ooh, intriguing. Safety first, you picked the banana, 53%, so pretty even there. Thirsty work, you chose a cool drink of water, 67%. You thought of waves, 47%. Okay, so majority there. Capital punishment, you think people could change, 58%. Right. Justice for all, you think rich people can get away with murder, 72%. Yep. Honest exchange, you wouldn't pay someone to have sex with you, 64%. Collateral damage, you wouldn't murder your partner's fling, 72%. Hey, I'm glad I'm in the majority with that. And spook, you believe in the supernatural, 72%. Oh, that was good. That was really good. I really enjoyed myself there. That was a good episode. I'm so glad. I'm so glad to see that couch again. That couch where I was terrified by so many things. Oh. And right at the end there was Munro indicating that she saw Poe as the therapist. Perhaps. Ooh. Interesting. Very interesting. It seemed like we got a pretty decent picture of the story. There, with, Jared and Nisha and Sharon and all of that. It seemed pretty complete. So I don't know if there's anything we could have done to get more information. I would be interested to see what other ways this episode can end. Could Munro wake up and chase Miss Baratsky away? Or I don't know, maybe she'd get really annoyed if you didn't get the ring like she wanted. Ooh. Interesting. Very interesting. Either way, I am way over time for this episode. In the next one, we make a start on episode 5. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Kallista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.